Oh, it's actually, it lets me. What's multi-stream? Stream chat.
Thank you, bro.
That's my only thing I have to worry about.
You've got gas moving in.
Timestamp. Oh, it's two. Don't forget you got stims. Oh, if you go to the... Yeah. No, stims. Damn it.
There's no way. I was already fucking hurt.
Oh, that was a good one, though. We made it to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Where are these fuckers? Let me call this fucker. Where is he? See where Pinhead is. Star voice call. Oh. Wait, where they at? Oh, let's ask again.
Yo.
Yo, where you at, dog?
Hey, I'm on the strip club right now, gang.
You said what?
So I'm in a strip club right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, my bad. My
Nah,
bad,
do your
nigga.
do your business,
I'm
dog.
single, nigga. What the fuck? I gotta bring my peoples out too. You feel me?
Nah, I got you. Hey, yo, throw some for me, dog.
I ain't gonna be throwing no bread, nigga. Hell nah, nigga. I ain't never throwing bread, nigga. I'll pregame, nigga.
I
Pregame.
feel you.
Yeah. So tell my little brother too. If he's with you, tell him listen. Jael said he gonna slap you.
Alright, with the couple hundreds.
Nigga, yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm at a little strip club, yo. If you you ain't got me on speaker, right?
No.
If you was out here, nigga, I would have let you have a little fun too. So,
That's what I'm talking about.
respectably, I ain't gonna. Yeah, they got some shit out here. I'm just enjoying it until I have my wife and my kids. So,
Nah, you gotta.
Watch the sky.
you know,
Life's short,
yeah,
man.
I wish I would have met you before, but it didn't happen that way.
Hey, stuff happens for a reason.
Alright, get the fuck off my line, nigga.
Alright, dog, do your thing. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Have fun.
I'm beyond, but it might be a little.
At what time?
What time? Damn, that's already 1? Yeah, I ain't gonna be on.
Hey, let me know though. If I'm on Discord, I'm on.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, bro.
Tell these niggas they all suck, nigga.
I got you, dog.
Yeah,
Have fun.
like-
Dog, this man's wild.
Cool.
Jael, Pinhead. Was that a thing, Pinhead? He's at the strip club.
Mark a drop point for your squad and hit the field.
Is he white?
I don't know.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Oh, that's just hilarious.
I'm just gonna get off for a little while and then, relax.
I got you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go right there.
I gotta eat something too. I haven't eaten all day, bro. I've been fucking stressed out and shit.
Yeah, gotta try to see if you got some gallo pinto or some chicken
Clear
nuggets.
to engage all hostiles.
Something easy.
I only hope so.
Oh yeah, someone wants to smoke?
Dropping into the AO.
Ah, my bad, dog, my bad. You don't want to smoke. Yo, what's with all these people and the hostility? Woo! Yeah! I'm so dead.
I'm going up. You survived?
No, he humiliating me. What a bitch.
Heads up. Enemy squad marks you.
Yo, that's some disrespect right there. He hit me by the pinky toe.
Oh, that was a good ass slide. My nigga really did that to me. Ah, fuck me. Gotta go put some gas in the car too tomorrow, motherfucker, bro.
Earn redeployment or die trying.
Did you know you can do a backwards dive in Superman?
You can?
Yeah. And punch in the air. I didn't know you could do that until I randomly did it.
Oh, I would be so salty.
Prepare for redeployment.
God damn it, 9mm sucks ass, bro.
Yeah, it'd be buns. Oh, no, we both came back. I was about to go back and get ignorant, but nah, it's not for both back.
It's no point.
Uh,
I'll go to stadium.
yeah, that might be the best. I'll play with some breach.
Maybe. We'll find out.
He's funny as shit. I called him. He said, I'm at the strip club.
No bitches. Say no.
Right, he said, nah, you know. He said, I don't spend
Hey, yo,
money,
somebody's
you know."
here.
Oh, shit.
Somebody's here, bro. What the fuck, man?
Good dog, what's good?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, my bad, dog. My bad. Pegame por él.
Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
You good?
Nah, he's under here.
I'm coming. Oh, how do I get to you? How do I get to you?
Downed him. Oh,
Got another one?
oh no! Yes, there was another one. Right side of me. Damn it.
Wait, how do they know
Just
exactly where
revived.
I'm at?
He just revived himself too. Motherfucker, bro. God. Shit.
Enemy UAV is online.
Dog.
They hit us
Alright,
that
dog.
time. Dust yourself off, regroup.
It was a good time at least.
Yeah, no, finally some good games. As long as we stay away from Rebirth.
Until they add a
got you.
new map like shit.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Take care, dog. I'll talk to you.
Well, you might have to just change over the default microphone to whatever you want to go ahead and use. So to do this, let's press the the Windows button and G at the same time on our keyboard, and this will open up the game bar. Now, if it doesn't open, press the Windows button. You can see the taskbar on the bottom. Go to search and type in game bar, game space bar, and here's game bar. Open this up. Now on the left, we should be able to see audio, and we can see mix. So the output is going to be our speakers or a headset. So go ahead and just select this. So I can see my speakers going through my Xbox wireless headset right here for the output. So select it. And then here is probably where you're messing up or it's not set to your microphone. Let's go to voice. Go to the Windows default input and switch this over to whatever headset you want. So my default one is the microphone array Intel Smart Technology. I think this is just a speaker inside my laptop. So I can switch to it and you can see it kind of goes up and down, but it doesn't work well. But make sure you have this selected. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to hear. And then we have the default communication output and the default communication input down here. Just select your headset and you should be good to go now when you join a party chat from your PC. And then you got all these different audio sliders down here on the bottom for your system sounds or anything else you have opened up. Now, if you don't see this, go to the widget menu and scroll on down to audio and just select that and make sure this is turned on. And this is one of the favorite ones indicated by the star. So it should pop up when you open up the game bar. So hopefully this video did indeed help you out. If it did, leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech up videos coming up next on Your 6 Tech.
Everyone, this is Tim.
Now you're going to scroll down and then click on microphone. Make sure you have microphone access turned on. Make sure you have let apps access your microphone also turned on. Now you're going to scroll down. Make sure that game bar has it turned on as well. And Xbox also has it turned on as well. See if that works for you. If that's still not working for the next method, you want to head over to search and type in game bar. Click on it. And then once you're on this, on the left hand side where it says audio, you want to go to the voice tab. Make sure you have your correct microphone selected. And make sure you have your correct default communications output also selected. And now we're going to scroll down. Do the same thing for your default communications inputs. Make sure that all of these are correct. If that's still not working, you want to unplug your microphone, restart your computer, and then plug it back in again. Hopefully this will now fix your problem.
Microphone drivers can lead to voice chat problems. Here are some potential solutions for this Xbox Game Bar voice chat problem.
First, open the Start menu. Open your settings. Open Apps. Open the Installed Apps section. Scroll down the System Components. Click on System Components. Locate Xbox Game Bar. Click on the three dots to open the Xbox Game Bar options. Click on Advanced Options. Look for the Reset section. If the Xbox Game Bar app isn't working right, you can try to repair it. Xbox Game Bar data won't be affected. Now press Repair. If Xbox Game Bar is still not working right, reset it. Now press the Reset button. This will permanently delete Xbox Game Bar data on this device, including preferences and sign-in details. Press Reset again. The Xbox Game Bar data will be deleted. Now press Reset. If Xbox Game Bar is still not working, you could try to reinstall. First, open the Start menu. Type PowerShell. Click on Run as Administrator. Press Yes. Copy the text that you will find in the description of this video. Right-click the PowerShell's framework and select Edit. Select Paste. Now press Enter to uninstall the Xbox Game Bar. Open the Microsoft Store. Search for Xbox Game Bar. Click on Xbox Game Bar.
Y ellos quedan bien. Que le entrega a alguien así de droga que está.
Press Get.
Están negociando ya.
No,
wait for the
eso es lo que
Xbox
dice
Game Bar to be
¿cuáles son las
downloaded
tres
and
opciones
installed?
que pueden pasar? Primera, es la más probable. Que no pase nada.
Marico, pero ya va, bueno, ¿cómo tú vas a movilizar tanta gente para que no pase nada? Bueno, eso no tiene lógica, mano.
To find a way to get young male audiences interested in their movies and TV shows again, meaning that they've lost the young male audience, which they define as men ages 13 to 28, basically Gen Z, saying that male kids do not care about anything Disney related right now, which includes Marvel, Star Wars, their other core brands. Some of the details of this report will sound familiar. A lot of the problems Disney is having right now aren't totally unique to them. DC was having the same types of problems the past few years. James Gunn is in the process of trying to reverse that damage. Probably the most ironic thing about all this is that it's a self-inflicted wound. It's something that they did to themselves. Some of the biggest brands, the biggest IP in the world, and suddenly their youngest audiences
All stations, we are free to go. Stand by for deployment. Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there. Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, then redeploy.
who they depend on so much.
Shut the fuck up.
Your squad mate lost the fight. They're RCB at this time. Check your map for the next gas spread location.
Not going out on a fight, no.
Hostile UAV in the area. Squad mates are in the safe zone. Got gas moving.
in the past used to be their biggest supporters the past 20 years suddenly start to abandon them. We're all thinking this could have been avoided to a certain degree. So we'll break it all down and what Disney specifically is trying to do now, along with other major studios, to fix that problem. You remember, all Hollywood studios, not just Disney, but all Hollywood studios, really only care about earning money. So when that is threatened, as it is right now so fundamentally, all they do is just go into survival mode to try and fix that. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. There's a bunch of stuff coming up. Like I said, they're making big moves behind the scenes to fix a lot of these big problems. It will be fascinating to see it all go down, to live through all this. Because we have Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars coming up, seem like the biggest tentpoles that Marvel could possibly be making over at Disney. A lot of you ask, what happens if those go badly? Like, what happens if Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars lose money? What is the worst case scenario for them? What do they do if things continue to go worse and worse and worse? Well, you've actually seen the worst case scenario, and it actually happened already with Star Wars. Disney CEO Bob Iger basically turned off the infinite money spigot going to Star Wars, so they pulled way back on the amount of stuff that they released. Like, first new movie, The Mandalorian Grogu, that they're releasing next year in 7 years since The Rise of Skywalker in 2019. There are no new live-action TV shows that they've announced after Ahsoka Season 2 next year. Maybe they'll eventually release more live-action stuff, but a vastly reduced amount. It's basically the exact same story at Marvel behind the scenes. Kevin Feige did a secret Comic-Con meeting with a bunch of other journalists. That was his big Marvel Phase 7 panel where he explained Marvel's plan to fix all this damage and turn the ship around. Just reading this Variety article, it says, Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty aren't the only ones looking for a prince. Leadership at Walt Disney Studios has been pressing Hollywood creatives in recent months, multiple sources tell Variety, for movies that will bring young men back to the brand in a meaningful way. Young men defined here as sources aged 13 to 28, aka Gen Z. This is the same Disney whose multi-billion-dollar content engines, Marvel and Lucasfilm, as in Star Wars, have sated men of all ages over almost 2 decades since the company acquired them. The sources say Disney has been seeking new IP and pitches such as splashy global adventures and treasure hunts, as well as seasonal fare like films for the Halloween corridor.
Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
The calls come as the Star Wars machine struggles to produce any film project, and the superhero genre, Marvel, sheds audiences by the minute, meaning that Marvel is shedding their audience over time very quickly. So the whole idea is the Gen Z audience, like the younger audience who has money to burn, they're looking to get back. What happened? Why did they turn away from the brands? Marvel, Star Wars, DC movies also kind of had this to a certain effect too. What is the self-inflicted wound here that the Hollywood studios did to themselves to hurt things so badly? It's a relatively simple problem with a couple different parts to it. It's not very complicated. We'll use comic book movies, for example, just because Marvel is so much bigger and we have the DC stuff too. They had the same type of problem. Star Wars is just part of that problem too. But you remember, we're talking about an unprecedented 20-plus year run where it seemed like comic book movies ruled the world. 2018, 2019, the back-to-back Avengers years for Infinity War and Endgame are unparalleled. But one of the first big things that happened that went wrong for all of them is that they all got greedy. Very old, very familiar problem. Nothing new about this. Each of the studios tried to start releasing way too many movies, way too many TV shows in a shorter amount of time. Most people talk about the pandemic era when they're talking about this, the 2020 to 2022 period, where just everybody was just shoveling stuff out and there was just terrible quality control on everything. So not just the younger Gen Z audiences, but everybody in general just started to pull way back. Like, maybe we don't need to see every single thing that comes out because there's so much stuff. Both Kevin Feige and James Gunn talked about this separately. Similar problems at Marvel and DC. There were just much bigger things happening at Marvel because the brand is so much bigger. They were outputting so much more stuff, so many more movies and TV shows. What wound up happening when those audiences started pulling way, way back, like Gen Z in particular, because this article is mostly about the Gen Z audience, they turned to other types of movies and TV shows. Like basically kids saying that I don't want to watch the same thing that my older brother or my older sister or my father or my mother is watching. I'm going to go find my own thing to enjoy. Probably one of the biggest places that we've seen them all go the past couple of years, you've actually seen this in all the box office reports, are video game movies and TV shows. If comic book movies ruled the last 20 years, it seems like the video game movies and TV shows are on the verge of taking over popular culture. Both the Minecraft movie and Super Mario Bros. Earned over $1 billion, and you could argue that neither of those movies was perfect, but they still earned over $1 billion. Neither of those movies was made or owned by Disney. There are a couple things that they do have the rights to, but a lot of the rights are tied up with a bunch of other rights holders, so it gets way more complicated behind the scenes, which is why you haven't seen a ton of video game-related movies and TV shows from Disney. Also because they relied so heavily on Marvel and Star Wars to carry that burden. And because they relied on them too heavily, no big surprise that younger audiences started to get tired of it and pull back and move to other greener pastures, other video game related pastures. You could also say that anime is responsible for some of this too, in that anime has become way, way more mainstream in the last 10 years. Something that Disney also doesn't have a lot of experience with outside of distributing a lot of classic Ghibli films or trying to do something like Star Wars Visions on a very, very limited basis. They don't really control a lot of big anime IP, and you don't see them releasing a bunch of really big anime movies. China's Neza 2 animated movie just earned over $2.2 billion, just to give you an idea. Like, Disney wants some of that money. Recently, CEO Bob Iger confirmed pretty much all this on an earnings call, saying that the film group won't favor existing IP, like the stuff that they already
Trying to
have.
get specialists if y'all want.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Sí, pero es cuando lo sacas así en de una vez darle de jugar.
Yep.
No, ahí cabal me dejó pues.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
¿Qué pasa? Pura mierda. No sean pura mierda. Hoy se está hablando Noise Boys.
Let's go, Papa.
With us. Cracked him.
Precision airstrike
I'm watching
standing
it.
by.
Alright, hold on.
Mi vecina, sabe lo rica y lo buena que está mi vecina.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Puta, 20 casas, abrí solo 500 varas llevo.
Wait, boss, going down.
You're good. They're gonna be here soon. Now we need to find the cards to open these.
Oh, free from desire.
Stay frosty. We picked up an enemy armed with a hand cannon.
Where do you find those?
Second floor, first floor, right? You got me, where are they all at? You remember? Are they still in the same spot?
Ya hay barucos. Oh. Ya hay barucos.
Access to Marvel and Star Wars over original material, the priority, Iger said, is to put out great movies, meaning that they put out the call to try and reach other things that they haven't tried before, namely video game related stuff, horror movies. They hired one of the producers that was responsible for the Sonic movies and a couple other big horror movies recently. Basically, Disney's starting to act more like a regular movie studio and less like a content factory for Marvel and Star Wars, just cranking stuff out ad nauseum.
Ahí está mi dinero, ahí está mi dinero, ahí está mi dinero. Viene cayendo más en la tienda.
One of the other biggest problems that a lot of people have not been talking about, especially with shrinking box office numbers, is the China problem. This wasn't just a Disney, Marvel, Star Wars related problem.
Ya me socó lejos la gran.
And this happened to a lot of different studios during the 2010s. What a lot of people don't realize is that China typically only allows a certain small number of American or other international films into China per year. And during the 2010s, there was a brief period, like very brief period, when Chinese audiences were just fascinated by American movies. It basically provided an extra $200 to $300 million on the grosses of big comic book movies from Marvel, from DC, from other big movie studios in America. This also wound up happening to a lesser degree with Russia, and recently Russia closed off because of the war with Ukraine. Like, people aren't releasing movies in Russia in the same way. So the idea is that during the 2010s, a lot of people's box office numbers, Marvel, DC, everybody else, got inflated significantly because of these extra dollars coming from China and from Russia. Recently, it seems like Chinese audiences do not care about American films anymore, so boom, that money spigot just got turned off. So what's actually happening is that movie box office grosses are actually resetting to more what they used to look like before that 2010s period, like peak Marvel period. This isn't catastrophic. All it means is that Marvel, DC, other big movie studios can't be making movies that cost $200, $300, $400 million to make because they have to earn so much money just to be profitable. It means that everybody has to find ways to reduce the budgets of all their movies. Probably the best example of this recently is the Fantastic Four movie, which is slated to earn between $500, $600 million finally. Like, we'll see what the actual final number winds up being, but it wound up being way less than people expected, even though critically and the audiences seemed like they both loved the movie. So if everybody loves Fantastic Four, but it doesn't earn as much money as people expected, how do you fix that problem? You just reduce the budget so it doesn't need to earn that much money to turn a profit. Kevin Feige specifically addressed this problem during his big Marvel Phase 7 panel a couple weeks ago. It's part of their larger plan to fix everything, in Marvel specifically, but it's also a Star Wars problem. It's also a problem of other big movie studios. Everybody is trying to find ways to shrink their budgets back down to what they used to be like, instead of what happened during the 2010s when things just got inflated to crazy, crazy numbers. Marvel's way of doing this with the new X-Men reboot movie they're doing after Secret Wars is to mostly cast a group of younger, unknown actors so they don't bring a lot of baggage with them, namely giant contracts like Robert Downey Jr. size contracts.
Oh, hi.
It's been reported that he's being paid over $100 million for both Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. That really, really drives the budget of your movie up when you have to pay one of your stars that much money. When it comes to losing the younger Gen Z audience, one of the last biggest problems that Marvel specifically had, DC kind of had this problem, but Marvel to a bigger degree, was there started to be so much stuff for them to keep up on in order to know what was happening in present day. So when a new movie comes out, do you have to watch 20 other, 30 other movies just to understand what's happening in the movie? They started to have a problem onboarding brand new fans. Usually the easiest way that Hollywood, in general, has come to fix that problem is reboot.
Enemy soldier incoming. Use this time to target
boot things over time. You've seen all the Spider-Man movies, all the different versions of Spider-Man over the years. They do it way quicker. Marvel is just going to be doing it with Avengers Secret Wars. We will see what Marvel's version of that winds up looking like. It won't be quite as hard of a reboot as, say, the Spider-Man films were. And they eventually did bring those other versions of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, back and kind of recanonize things. But on screen, largely, you're going to see the fruits of all this reboot and resetting labor and them turning the ship around, casting younger actors, unknowns, with the brand new X-Men film, which is supposed to come out in 2028. Until we get there, the stopgap measure that Marvel has executed to fix this problem at Disney, like Disney fixing problems, is to pull way back on releases. Like, remember what happened to Doctor Strange 3? Wasn't that movie supposed to come out? Not anymore. This is why the only movie coming out before Avengers Doomsday is Spider-Man Brand New Day, pretty much a guaranteed hit for Marvel because Spider-Man is so popular. What you'll probably see over the next several years is Marvel slowly get back to the same level of output that they had during Marvel Phase 1 with like a couple shows per year and a couple movies per year, and that's it. So even though it seems like everything is crashed and burned at Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, over at DC, is that it's more of a resetting to what things used to be like before it got real crazy and inflated the last 10 to 20 years. Also, the idea that Disney really wants to get their hands in that money pie that is video game movies and TV shows. Previously, their way of fixing the problem of wanting young male audiences was to buy other brands. Like they bought Star Wars, they bought Marvel back in the 2000s, in the 2010s. They can't really keep doing that just because it's so much money. But do not be surprised if you see Disney releasing a video game-related big IP splashy movie at some point in the next several years. Everybody post all your reactions in the comments below. Speaking of other completely different, really cool new things, my Alien Earth Episode 4 video will post this week after they release it, so be sure to enable alerts for my channel so you don't miss that. There's a bunch of stuff coming up. I just did a big Avengers Doomsday video. There's a bunch of stuff that came out from the set. Click here for that, and click here for my new Alien Earth episode videos. Thank you so much for watching.
No stream key, no need for 1,000 followers, and no need for cringe TikTok live studio. Just normal, regular OBS studio. Now, I know I already did a video on this topic last year, but a lot of you guys were accusing me of trying to get you guys to install a virus on your computer. This new method is way better and is actually an approved method by TikTok. So it's 100% legit. In fact, there's actually two options. Stop being cringe and paying full price for Windows with our sponsor, VIP SSD Keys. You can get a Windows 11 license for as low as $21. Just use my code NUTTY at checkout to get them for 30% off. And if you want to get them for a little bit cheaper, you can get a Windows 10 key for $15, and those can be updated to Windows 11 completely for free. You can pay using a secure payment method like PayPal. They'll send you an activation code immediately, and then you can put that in your Windows settings, and you're good to go. Check out VIP SSD Keys in the link down below. Option 1 is just to use SE Live. SE Live is a plugin for OBS that allows you to add a second vertical canvas to OBS, and that plugin has an expedited application process so that you can actually go live on TikTok. Now, I'm not going to go over that option because I already did a video on it. Go watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, that would be the most straightforward solution. The thing is, some of you guys don't like SE Live. I'm sort of in the same boat. I don't use SE Live anymore. I prefer to use ATEM Vertical. I explained why in last week's video, but the problem with ATEM Vertical is ATEM doesn't have an approved application process for TikTok the same way that SE Live does. So you still need to provide your own stream key. However, there is a workaround. And that workaround involves Restream.io. Just stick with me.
Aquí mismo, dale para acá, dale para abajo, después la escucha. Dios mío, me van a matar. Bueno, me para el culo, qué mierda. No, cancela, marico, van 32. Cancela, mucha gente, marico. Venían todos con el cubo parado, marico. Voy para la bandera, que también ya hay gente.
Uno solo, es este.
Dale. ¿Está en el techo? No. Voy a caer por la bandera. Voy de una vez a caer por la bandera.
Squad mates start securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture.
Para esa mierda se van. Para esa mierda te vas, maldito idiota.
Vénganse para acá, vamos.
Tiene que ser un negro, marico, este bicho. El verde es un negro, seguro.
Fight to win redeployment.
Green, you are black.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Voy a ver esta, quédense allá arriba, Voy a ver si, para ver si sale por allá arriba, no vayan a hacer cosas.
Tenemos gente aquí cerca.
No, salió para este lado. Ah, pero tenemos para comprarlo ahora. Vente, vénganse, para abajo. Para este va.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Sí.
Okay, I know you guys came over from Google and you're expecting like a 30-second answer to this question, but like it's important that I explain this because it's a little bit confusing, but just hear me out, all right? Restream.io, what the hell is that? So Restream.io is what's called a relay service. Basically, it's a way to multi-stream without using your own internet. So the idea is that you would send your stream to Restream, and then Restream would simply mirror your stream to whichever platforms you want. And one of those platforms that they support is TikTok. And just like SE Live, Restream.io also has their own expedited application process that is approved by TikTok. The only thing is, Restream.io does cost money, but only if you want to stream to more than 2 places. So, how do we get around this? And how do we use?
Móntense, vamos a reventarlo.
No te le vayas tan de frente. Estoy cargando.
Dispárenle. Vamos a poner un poquito a la derecha para que no te den. Pero Russell, ¿tú estabas disparando, Russell?
Me quedé sin balas de R. No tengo ahí. Mina.
Ya la vi.
Necesito balas de R.
Qué cruza. Ahí hay bala. Aquí hay más balas.
Está arriba. Qué huevoneado eres, marico.
Coño,
Eres muy huevoneado, Russell, de pana,
marico,
mano.
pero si lo está marcando el UAV, Russell.
They'll need to survive to redeploy. Bounty targets marked. Kill them all. Priority tasking requested. We're done. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
use this without having to pay a single cent. Here's my solution. We are going to be using Atom Multistream to multi-stream to Twitch, YouTube, wherever you want, because Atom Multistream is free, doesn't cost any money, and you can stream to as many platforms as you want. Then, we're also going to be streaming to Restream.io, but we are only going to connect our TikTok account to it. So that way, you don't need to pay a single cent because Restream.io is free if you want to stream to 1 or 2 platforms. Totally fine, no restrictions, doesn't cost you anything. It sounds really complicated, but just trust me, it's really easy, and right now it is the best way to stream to TikTok if you want to do it using just regular OBS Studio. Okay, so step 1, go to Restream.io and make an account.
Que te digo algo, no
like
son
you
muchos,
have to pay, but just, you see this window here, just X out of that, and then you're good. Then, click on the first option that says Stream via RTMP. Go ahead and click Add Channel and select TikTok Live. Now, when you add it for the first time, it's going to say something like, click here to apply, and you pretty much just go through the application process. Now, at some point, it's going to ask you what platform that you normally stream to. So if you already stream to Twitch or you already stream to YouTube, just put in the link to your account here. It's also going to ask you for proof that you own that account. So for me, I just put in my Twitch account and then
Dale, maricón, no llega gente. Dale. Cámbiate. Roto.
Marisco, increíble, weón. Sea, marisco, por Dios, weón. Maldita arma, y me vas a decir que no está rota, weón. Por Dios, marico. No, marico. ¿Qué la di este juego, weón? O sea, esta mierda y van a sacar esa maldita arma ahora.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. The enemy is no longer tracking you. You lost them.
No, marico, qué ladilla, men, pero mira, yo no lo escucho, marico. No, marico, yo no puedo, marico. Voy a jugar esta mierda.
Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive,
Álvaro.
and I put in a screenshot of my account page. Then after all that, all you have to do is wait until you get approved. Now, I can't say how long this is gonna take. For me, it says they'll get back to me after 1 business day. Honestly, I did this months ago and I can't remember how long it took. It was pretty quick. It was less than a day for me. Either way, just check back in a few hours and hopefully, if all goes well, TikTok will approve your account. If they don't, well, I tried. I'm sorry, it's not my fault, okay? I don't work for TikTok. They make it so hard, okay? You go blame them. But assuming that you managed to get approval, you can now go live on Restream.io, and then Restream is going to act like a proxy for you and go live on TikTok. Super easy. So how do we do this? Go back into your Restream.io dashboard and copy your stream URL and your stream key. Then, back in OBS, assuming that you already know how Atom Multistream works, just add another stream URL and your stream key. Then, back in OBS, assuming that you already know how Atom Multistream works, just add another connection and link it
Y podemos hacer la bandera. Quedan 30 segundos, no sé.
No creo que llegue, ¿va?
Si lo empezamos a hacer, se queda.
We're gonna get me.
To your Restream.io account. And if you did everything right, you should be able to stream on Restream the exact same way that you stream to Twitch, YouTube, wherever. And the nice thing is, unlike the old method, you don't have to keep re-entering a new stream key every single time that you want to go and stream. You literally go live exactly the same way that you're used to on all the other platforms, and it will set up your TikTok stream for you. Now, couple quick things to note before you do your first TikTok stream. Number one, never, ever, and I mean ever, say the words Twitch or YouTube, okay? Pretty much everyone who has any experience with TikTok is gonna tell you the same thing. If you ever mention those two platforms, TikTok will heavily penalize you in their algorithm. It's the most creepy shit ever. I don't control this, okay? But yeah, TikTok really listens to everything that you're saying, and you don't want to say those two words, because if you say those two words, you will not get any viewers for your stream, okay? It's just the way the platform works. There's a reason why everyone on TikTok has to use coded language for everything. So like you're gonna notice that everyone says, instead of saying Twitch, they say the purple platform, or instead of YouTube, they say the red platform. So yeah, never say those words ever, okay? Number two, you might notice that it's kind of really difficult to change your stream title on TikTok. Like it's like the page to go change your title is like buried really deep in your settings. So if you want to quickly change your stream title, I found that the best way to do that is Restream.io. They have their own little dashboard. And if you add this link, which I'll leave in the description, add this link as a custom browser doc in your OBS. It will give you like this little thing here where you can change your titles for all your different platforms, and it's gonna give you like one of those things will let you change your TikTok thing. Okay, so just yeah, head to the description, add that URL as a custom browser doc, and that way you can easily change your stream title without having to go into your live center or whatever. Anyway, good luck getting approved, guys. Let me know in the comments if that worked for you, because for me it's worked flawlessly for months. But I don't know, who knows? Okay, I feel like going live on TikTok is like fucking trying to solve like navigate through a Zelda dungeon. It's the most annoying shit ever. Quick self promo before I get the hell out of here. If you are looking for a multi-chat tool so that you can keep track of all your chat messages coming from TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, I have my own widget on nutty.gg, so you can go check that out. It doesn't actually support Kick or TikTok yet, but I am working on that. And so once I add those two platforms, I'm going to be releasing it for early access for paying. I have my own widget on nutty.gg, so you can go check that out. It doesn't actually support Kick or TikTok yet, but I am working on that. And so once I add those two platforms, I'm going to be releasing it for early access for paying members. So check out tier 2 on nutty.gg if you want to get early access to TikTok and Kick multi-chat. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Oh yeah, that's $10 a month, by the way. You can cancel like after the first month, but it's just $10, and that's all you need to get access to that. Okay. See you later, guys.
Magnetic key rings, and I can just grab the fob that I need for the day, pop it in there, and I'm pretty much good to go. This is, when I tell you guys, life-changing for me. I'll show you all what I was walking around with before. It was not pretty. So this is a relatively new change, but it's massive. Now, I did make some modifications. I had to add this little component to it so that I can have my normal keys always on it, instead of having to add those onto like the key rings. So this part holds all of my keys and my AirTag. And whenever I need to grab a key fob for the car I'm driving, Boom. Now where I store my actual keys, this is actually from Ridge. So this is a Ridge key holder or key organizer. This one looks really dope, so I had to grab it. It looks good. Keeps the keys nice and clean. And I have my AirTag, all necessary because if I don't have this AirTag, I will misplace these. And I these guys will tell you, I misplace things all the time. Like literally multiple times a day, I'm asking someone, did you see XYZ?
Yeah, he's always
So AirTags are a must. And while we're on the topic of Spigen, now I don't keep that on my belt loop, but I do keep this one. This right here is a Spigen titanium keychain pocket knife. This doesn't look anything like a pocket knife, but you can actually just pop it open and boom. Titanium knife right here. Y'all know me. I unbox things on a daily basis, so this is extremely useful. And what's nice about this is it doesn't look like I'm walking around with a giant pocket knife. This is really low key. It's plenty sharp enough to open up boxes. Like I wouldn't use this if I needed like the sharpest thing in the world, but it gets the job done for me. And it's just like, it's so small.
You know, mark the spot.
It also has this like a belt clip over on this side. So if you wanted to clip this onto your belt, you could, and then maybe, you know, have like your keys attached to it as well. So it's meant to be like a keychain ring, but that's not how I use it.
Key cards?
I use it for straight up.
We can get the cards if y'all want.
The crane? Or are you going to the bottom?
I'm gonna get the key cards and I can meet you guys up top.
Squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy.
I got 2 cards. I need 1 more and I could get a specialist and load out.
Your squad mate lost the fight. They're RTB at this time.
I bet. I got all 3 cards. Can you meet me at the top? We can get Paris back too. Yo, do you know where the pool ball table is? Over here. Can you read me these numbers? Like right here, there's numbers. Top left to bottom right. Read them to me, and I'll open the vault. Alright, I'm ready.
8-2.
8-2.
I don't know what that red one is.
It's...
Okay, 8-2. 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
9-4.
Let's see. Perfect. Now come down where I am. I'm gonna get us everything. Now we got selves, loadout, specialist.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Where's that zip line? Is that what you took? Yeah.
No. No. I didn't take a zip line.
You still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Oh my god, one more. You know how to get down here? It was right where you were at. Like, come here. Go down below, get a specialist. Right. Yeah, come down here. Come down. Now go in this room. There's a room there to your left, and then get the specialist.
Right here? Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's cash right there. Somebody marked a gas mask. Or what is that? What's that blinking thing? Do I activate the crane? Well, we don't need it. Actually, we might need it.
You want to see if I get our...
Somebody just landed.
No, that was me, unless you heard someone else. But, is this a key card? You get us?
Check your map. I've marked a point containing enemy intel nearby.
Yo, Perez, go get it. Go in there, get us out. There's a specialist, should still be in.
Get a what?
There was a specialist down below. Gives you all the perks. It's in this building. Follow me.
Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
If it hasn't disappeared yet.
I'll show where it's at.
Nah, it disappeared. Damn it.
Shit. It's down below right here.
I at least have enough money. I could get you
Follow me?
myself.
These stairs right here.
Capture complete. Hell of a job.
Hey, where'd you go?
Information on the next gas spread.
I'm right here, bro.
No, it disappeared. I feel like we should just go towards circle. Got a cell for someone. You blue, pink. I'm gonna get a cell for
Set down there.
yours. Get some cells. Cell. Oh, okay.
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. UAV is bingo fuel. Returning to base.
Unboxings. And this thing is like 20 bucks. Absolute no-brainer for me. Now, if you guys have been following this channel for years, then you probably know
Go get a cell.
I
I bought
can't
cells
live
for you.
without a nice, clean screen. And so, I'm always walking around with
I can't even see all his
a
names because I'm playing on
microfiber.
a G Cloud.
Microfibers are
Logitech
essential.
G Cloud.
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now. Ammo depot here.
Sniper.
TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Enemy UAV is online.
Están en el techo, o sea, creo que están acá.
Blue.
You've got gas moving in.
Oh, you gotta go for him first. Careful.
Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
Right. Blue's on your right.
Kill yourself, kill yourself. I'll get you, I'll get you, I'll get you. Kill yourself. Or I can't. Oh, I thought you didn't know you guys still had Gulag.
UAV available for tasking. Cannon locked and loaded.
Mission timeline expired. UAV exiting the AO. An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Yo, I'm gonna throw you guys the loadout.
Deploying to the AO.
I bought you guys a loadout. No, no, go to the one left, left.
You've got a loadout.
AK, no! That one's not gonna be in the storm. Yeah, circle.
Is that you, AK, talking? Is it?
No, unless they are, they're just muted.
What's your name in green? I can't see that.
Nosicon.
Nosy Cone?
Yeah.
My shit in such small letters. Oh, watch out, yellow. Somebody's down there. That's green.
Dog.
How do you slide?
It depends what you have it set to.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Yeah, people?
No, that was an accident.
I feel like we should just rotate off.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there. Gas is moving.
UAV standing by. Hand cannon available.
Ooh, let's go right there. We get in front of him. Oh, we're missing one.
He jumped out again?
Guys. Oh, this whole team. Right here. It's a full team. No, don't push. They haven't seen me.
I see a sniper. Sniper.
Hostile UAV in the area.
There's one dropping right there. He's going to that buy station.
Yeah, let's go buy. Let's go to buy.
UAV available for tasking. Hand cannon locked and loaded.
I have a car, don't worry.
Priority tasking request received. We're done.
Remember, there's also gonna be that guy in the corner. Damn it. We're kind of in a bad spot right here.
What you say?
Fuck.
Молочные продукты. Milk products, it says in Russian right there.
Positive ID on the mountain down.
Right here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
People.
Some of your squad is outside the zone.
There you got my ass. Camping ass on across the building on the left. On the left.
which building is building number 2 to the left? I believe. Okay, I died right there. And they're in the pink building.
They gonna pay him a visit?
They're right here.
Don't leave me!
Now landed somewhere totally different. What happened? They killed John.
There was a guy camping in the bathroom.
Whoa, you went over there.
Die trying.
Tell you where he's going. He's going left, 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 middle, right, 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 middle, left, left, left. Oh,
Fuck. Curse.
Guess that didn't help out.
Excuse me.
I could have had them.
Вряд мне, блядь, сука.
Definitely ruthless.
Mr. Ryan
And to be honest, my cousins, they're the ones that kind of got me.
What if the entire story of the TVA is a lie? We were told that He Who Remains, a Kang variant, created the entire Time Variance Authority. But what if its real creator wasn't a Kang at all, but was actually Reed Richards? Let's start with a simple fact that everyone seems to forget when talking about He Who Remains. He is a master manipulator and an incredible liar. We saw him promise Ravonna they'd rule together right before ordering Miss Minutes to wipe her memory. We know he lied to Loki about nearly everything in Season 1. We cannot trust a single word he says. So why do we automatically believe he created the TVA? The theory is simple. He didn't. He found it, he took it over, and he rewrote its history. The real creator is Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. Here's the evidence. First, the family connection. In the comics, Kang the Conqueror's real name is Nathaniel Richards, a distant descendant of Reed Richards. The MCU has already started connecting them visually. In the Quantumania post-credit scene, the Council of Kangs arrives using teleportation platforms. These platforms look identical to the one Reed Richards uses in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But the smoking gun is the technology itself. The TVA has a very specific retro-futuristic aesthetic. And when you look at the technology shown in the promos for the Fantastic Four movie, the similarity is undeniable. In fact, the Fantastic Four set photos and concept art show the exact same orange computer console that is used throughout the TVA. It all points to one conclusion. Reed Richards, the brilliant scientist, created the TVA to study.
There's a thing that we learned, like, if you
trying to buy some time to stay in the air. But I'm sure there's gonna be snipers around here. You nosy cone. Add me to your list.
I got you.
Gas is closing in.
Bitch.
Oh, do play again with squad.
Did you say GG's?
Do play again with squad.
You're a police officer. You're always going to be talking with your hands kind of at your chest. You know, you're never going to like have it here or rifling around. That way, if anything happens, if you chose to step at me, I'd be like, bam, you know.
Are you sick of your trophies running out of time and blowing up on you? Well, I have a way to stop that from happening. As you can see below, there's a blue bar around the trophy. This is a timer. When you throw this out, it'll start ticking down. When you pick it up, it'll show how much is left.
One eternity later.
As long as no one threw anything and it intercepted it, you can pick it back up. As you can see now, the blue bar is decreased. Once you pick it up, you can throw it down right away. And when you pick it up again, you can see it's a full blue bar, resetting its total time. So if you're playing positional and you want your trophy to last the entire game and not run out on you, use this tip. Hit that subscribe button.
Something like that, yeah.
I like that. You're probably good to know when you're in LA. Just
No, LA's chill. Have you spent time out there?
just a little bit, but probably in like the bougie areas, Beverly Hills.
That is a little bougie. But I have to say, you know, having been in
I was
LA
in
now.
Compton.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Compton has some bougie areas too.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, okay.
No, but I feel like having been there for 8 years, it's maybe it's because I live on like the Far East Side, but it's actually really nice. It feels like a big neighborhood. LA's amazing. There's a thing that we learned like.
Intro, we have like a million of them in our studio, but I also walk around with this guy right here. This is microfiber solution in a case that's basically wrapped with like a microfiber material. So I can basically walk around with this, grab a screen, give it a little spray, and then wipe it down. Now, this works, but you do have to use like the whole body to get the most out of it, and it does a pretty good job. I do think that this is more effective. I've always got to have at least one of these on me at all times. This is more of the stuff that goes in my backpack. I used to keep this on my keychain, but I ended up moving to the backpack because I'm trying to slim down the keychain. But these are always on me at all times. Now, this right here, I get a lot of hate from the people around me about. This is like a pocket flashlight. I use flashlights a lot. Like, whether it's on my phone, I've got it mapped right to my action button. I have it mapped to the action button on my watch too. Like maybe I'm blind and I don't know. Scared of the dark, whatever you want to call it. I always have to have one on me. And these little flashlights are actually really dope. This is from a company called Boruit. I don't know. I found them on Amazon. They make a lot of different versions. This one I particularly like because I think it's like 1100 lumens. So that means it's extremely bright, has SOS effects. If you happen to get lost outside or something, or you need help, you turn that on. It also has this side flashlight, basically you get like a wide distribution of light like this. The base is magnetic, so you can attach it to like the hood of the car or anything that'll help you out in the moment. Like if I were to just put it right there, and then bam, like I can illuminate my area with no problem.
¿Qué onda, loco?
Bueno, va a tener que darle 24, la verdad no me importa lo que diga.
¿Qué pasa?
Yo creo, hey, what's up, bro?
The pedo.
No, recagón. Marica, ¿quién se creyó? Marica, acá hay mucha gente, weón. Yo caí abajito. No, o sea, hijo de puta.
I don't even know what they're speaking. It's Mexican.
¿Qué te acabo de decir? Porque me matan por el remate, weón.
En las mierdotas de arma, huevón, pero gilipolleces, huevón, de lo malas de armas que me dieron.
Hamburguesas y cervezas.
Oh, it's delicious, bro.
Tequila.
Oh, I am so bad, bro.
No, no,
Oiga,
no,
le fallé
no,
tantas, güey, que me diga que no tiene más es, güey.
José Cuervo.
Falta ese, hijo de puta. Oh,
Tacos and margaritas.
en un segundo, cabrón.
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Your squad mate has entered the gulag.
Está asustado.
Redeploy.
Hamburgersauce y cervezas.
Cabrón, I'm the goat.
Hey, bro, can you say... Me encanta la verga.
Canta la perca.
Mi inglés es poco fluido.
Me encanta también.
El Omnitrix.
Marichana.
Motherfucker.
¿Qué?
¿Cómo que qué? ¿Por qué dijo qué?
Como digo,
I
me
gotta
gusta,
stop
chicos.
cursing, man, because it's just being recorded. I'm sorry.
Your squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
Hay un equipo ahí con Laura, güey.
Pero yo no sé el papullo.
Tiene el Prime, ¿no? ¿Por qué tantas horas de ranking no sirvió?
Solo es un día que me ponga a jugar multi. Un chipment. Un día y ya.
¿El juego chisme?
No. No tengo instalado el Modern Warfare 2. Digo el 3.
Instalado
Es
el
que el
2.
de Black Ops 6 no es tanto la movilidad. Siento que es más la del 3.
¿Pero si no tienes la Cup 6? ¿Para qué quiero mover Warfare 3?
Es que siento que, o sea, son juegos muy diferentes.
Ah, bueno, sí, este es full, este es Modern Warfare, pero con el Omni 9, literal.
Joder, puta atrás.
Lito.
Me mató Vinchilink.
¿Me mató Mr. Chang?
Yeah, good shot.
Mr. Chang, eso sí. Maestro Chan, porque todos los japoneses nos parecen. Yo no soy el Maestro Chan.
Qué mierda, güey. No entiendo dónde está el chiste, marico.
Dice,
Well, you got a zip
hay
line,
gente por acá.
no?
Me
go back up.
me enseñó, estaba en Ranked. Y usted cae acá en el estadio, en el parqueadero, hay como 6 casas.
No, you ain't.
Uy. No, Superstar.
Damn, he's on. Downed his ass.
A ver si
Se
se
mandó a
carga,
la
no sé
tienda,
qué,
pero
güey.
de ley,
No, ese piro fue a pushar al
Oh,
compañero.
come on.
Oh, man.
Had the key
Ahora
cards
les va a pagar ese
That was a good try, though.
¿Por qué no pushé? Somos solo 2. Mentira, sí pushé. Acaban de reír. Que ya no pushé. No pushé ahí. Se queda aquí. Ya muy tarde, ¿no? Se ya está muerto.
Success means redeployment.
No.
Failure means
Dis-moi,
elimination.
mais c'est...
Yo sí estoy muerto.
Ah, vas-y.
En el techo. Me encanta la verga. Por favor, dame un poquito más. Ay. Claro.
Ese marica, ¿cómo sabía? ¿What? Ese marica, ¿cómo sabía que yo saca? Raro, sería raro.
Te escucho.
No puede ser, la suerte que tiene ese man.
Pero me está pushando, marica. Oiga, ¿cuánta gente cayó en Downtown? What the fuck?
Downtown.
Va a pegar 3 carcazos full team. Pum pum pum, pum pum, pao pao. Ese piro tiene gente, bueno, y aparte. Ese carro no mueve milagro, güey.
Yo.
No.
Bueno, te alcanza para todos.
I am alone, bro. I am so sad.
I'm so alone, because all the people come to you.
Hey, shut up, Soggy.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Mira si no es aquí.
Marking new safe zone.
Sé que ahorita había sido legendario que yo los voy a reír a los 3. Lástima, que soy un gilipollas tonto. Vamos a ver si nadie ha destapado las putas cajas doradas. Pero más que no me acuerdo por dónde es. Ah, ya por acá. No, no lo han cogido. Vea, ahí hay una, allá hay otra. Ay, nadie, güey, vea. Allá hay otra. Y nadie se habla del perro que me acabo de echar, la camioneta que me acabo de echar hasta estadio solo para eso, ¿no? Ahorita me como 77 minutos. Casi me compró el logro, güey. Casi me compró el logro. Hey, come here. Maybe. Visitamos estadio. Me cayó en estadio, huevón. ¿Cómo es el coso del especialista? ¿Por qué buscas ahí un rato un tutorial de YouTube? Sí.
We go for loadout. Can we go for loadout?
Ah, pero si solo te abajo y una caja abierta. Mira, van por el gulag, huevón. ¿Vamos por el monte aquí? ¿Por el lorot? Vamos aquí, vamos. Venga, venga, no, pero venga rápido, vamos por el lorot. Venga, vamos por el lorot. No, mentira, ya no alcanzamos al lorot. Maybe yo sí, pero ustedes no. Hubieran caído sus armas, que gilipollas. Pues, huevón, yo pensé que iba a haber gente, ¿no? Pero yo sí llego, huevón. Ah, es que este es Toki, güey. Se me había olvidado que este es el papi pro de este juego. Ey, los muchachos son god, güey. ¿Sabes por qué tengo los muchachos? Porque me hacen la vista más limpia. Ya puedo ver mejor. ¿Qué para apoyar, nenas? ¿Ya que puedo subir rápido acá a este edificio? Intentarlo. Que después se me olvida salir, weón. No, la cagué. Después se me olvida salir. Se me olvidó salir. Ayuda. ¿Aquí?
On your way.